All right, guys, we're gonna start off with the 90-90 stretch. So we're gonna get your legs, so both of them sit at about a 90-degree angle. So one foot here, knees about in line with my foot here. I'm gonna keep my chest nice and tall, my left hand planted on the floor. We're just gonna lean slowly into your knee, chest up nice and high, eyes are forward the whole time. We're gonna hold a couple seconds and then relax, and we're gonna lean just a little bit more in towards your foot. Go down, hold a couple seconds, and each one of these 3 to 5 seconds hold is gonna be 1 rep. All right, next we got the kneeling thoracic rotation. So we're gonna get on all fours. We're gonna take your hand, put it behind your head, and we're gonna lead with your elbow. So we're gonna try and touch your elbow all the way down to your opposite knee, as far as you can. And then we're gonna open it all the way back up as high as you can. And then come all the way back down, touch that knee hand behind the head, and then open it all the way back up again. Try to keep that back flat the whole time and his plant arm straight the whole time. All right, so now we got the single leg squat. So I suggest most of you do this onto a surface, whether it's a couch or a bed or whatever you have, because this is pretty challenging. If you have the ability to do it without holding on to anything, kudos to you. But most of us are gonna have to hold on to something or sit onto something. So I'm gonna take my couch here and put one foot out, hands out in front just to give myself a little counterbalance. We're gonna slowly take that seat all the way down to the couch and then right back up with that same leg. Taking it very slow, sitting as soft as we can, and then right back up. If you need to hold on to something, you can hold on to a railing, countertop, whatever it is. Hold on, take that seat, very slow on the way down, and then right back up. All right, next we got our lateral lunge. So we're gonna go just stationary. Make your feet just a little bit wider than shoulder width. Hands in front of the chest, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of push our butt back and we're gonna lean to the side. So let that knee come just over my toe a little bit, push my butt down as low as I can, and then come right back up and driving with this leg. Push that butt back, keep the chest up nice and high, all the way back, and driving up the leg. As you can see from the side view, not going too low. We go just maybe just a little bit above the knees, just as low as I can, but keep my chest up the whole time. All right, now we have our Superman. So this is gonna be an isometric hold. So we're gonna start with our hands and our feet, just a little bit wider than shoulder width. Thumbs are up in the air. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna lift everything up and squeeze it as hard as we can and hold this position for about 10 seconds. Chins down, eyes are forward, everything in the back and the butt, squeeze as hard as you can, and then relax, and that's 1 rep. All right, so now we have our push-ups, okay? So I'm not gonna show you how to do a push-up because most people know how to do a push-up. We know that by now. The way we're gonna do them though is a little bit different. So we have 5 total sets of push-ups. The first 4 are gonna be just straight sets of 10. Make them challenging, but not too challenging. We wanna be able to complete all 10. And we're gonna do a hip bridge with a 5-second pause in between each one of those sets. So we're gonna get down on the floor, we're gonna do a regular hip bridge, nothing challenging. We just wanna focus on keeping that butt squeezed up as tight as you possibly can and holding that for 5 seconds. But for your last set of push-ups, I have it written as 10 plus. So what that means is that you're gonna do 10 or more push-ups, whatever you can do basically. So if you've got 20, 30, 35 push-ups in the tank, that's what we're gonna do. I don't want you to go to complete failure though. I want you to stop about 2 to 3 reps shy of failure. We don't really want to achieve that level of muscular fatigue, but basically we're gonna crank out as many push-ups as we can with perfect form. All right, so now we got some leg lifts. So I want you to find a couch or a bed or something that's low to the ground that you could hold on to the underside of just for support. So basically we're gonna get on your back. We're gonna hold the underside of our bed. We're gonna keep your low back flat to the ground. So we wanna kind of push that low back against the ground. We don't wanna arch our back and keep our ribs expanded and our stomach up. We wanna keep that flat the whole time as much as we can. Legs are lifted up high, and we're gonna go very, very slow all the way down. We wanna make these nice and slow and controlled. Burn a little bit. Go all the way down till you just about hit the floor, and then squeeze back up. Same thing, very, very slow on the way down. Keep it very controlled. Back's pressed against the floor. and then squeeze back up. All right, so now we got a side plank. So we're gonna get on your elbow, find a pillow or a mat or something comfortable just so you have something to lean on. We're gonna stack your elbow right under your shoulder. So everything should be in straight line right here. My hips are stacked so everything is nice and straight. My hips aren't sagging and they're not too much in the air. They're not pushed back. My butt squeezed forward. Everything's nice and straight. We're just gonna hold this position right here, keeping your shoulder locked back and down. We don't want that shoulder to come forward at all. Hold it right here.